In a commentary that John actually wrote for today's readings, he said, conceivably, the text is not so much a warning about the end of the world as it is a commentary on living in it. This day, this moment, this life is the time to bear the fruit. Another year whirls by. Seize the day. As our projects and preset intentions mount, as our labors and tasks surround us, as our entertainment and doodling whittle away the time, we may forget the upshot of our lives. It is to love and evoke love, no matter where we may be, from nursing home to classroom. It is to welcome the opportunity of each moment, each breath. Since we do not know the hour or the day, let this be the hour. Let this be the day. Let this be the time we live and die. In this commentary, John goes on to describe the life of a dear Jesuit friend of his, words which I will now use to describe John himself. John Kavanaugh somehow embodied all of this for me. He made this gospel passage of Mark come alive, as he did for so many texts, for so many people. Cherishing the past, envisioning the future, he was always in the present. Here we celebrate the mystery. This moment we accept the grace of God. Today we laugh and mourn. This place of sorrow we entrust. This instant of laughter we bestow. In the end, he was a wise man, offering truth not only to others, but entering them himself as one diving into the depths. Thus, somehow, even in his sorrow, he seemed to have a joy that glistened. Even in his victories, he seemed to let it all go for something larger to embrace. John gave the funeral at his dear friend Ed Maganaro's funeral. He gave the homily. He said then, and so, what would Anne say to us who grieve about this wide wound of death, over this great wound of space that separates us now from Anne and from all those who have passed into the other world? I think it would be the words of a poem she wrote over 10 years ago. Its final lines are these: and all the space between us is filled and flowing with love, and the wider the space, by God's bounty, the larger the grace thereof. John chose the following quote for his Mass part from Pedro Arrupe. More than ever, I find myself in the hands of God. This is what I've wanted all my life. But now there is a difference. The initiative is entirely with God. It is indeed a profound spiritual experience to know and feel myself so totally in God's hands. Gratitude, present moment, love. Most certainly words to live by for all of us. Attitude of abundance, awareness that this present moment is enough, loving and invoking love, trusting with all our hearts that God is here for us, words worthy of our living, and by the grace of God, words worthy of our dying. This month we celebrate and remember those